Happy Monday to you. I hope that your new week is off to a great start and you had a wonderful, restful weekend. I know for many of you, you had to work. You're essential employees as we go through a weekend. And again, as we've learned to use that word essential over the last few months. But I hope you did have a great week, and I hope your new week here is off to a great start. I know it's time for schools to start across the country, and so many are starting, whether it's virtual or in person. And I hope that you're getting what you want there as well. But the biggest thing that students and parents alike are excited to get back in the routine of schooling. And I know we need our students get their education as well. So it's an important time as we are going through these dog days of summer and heading very quickly into the last part of the year and into fall as we trudge forward towards the end of the year here. The last video that I sent out actually got a lot of attention. I send that out to be encouraging to you all as I want this one to be as well, and to send you some information. And in that particular case, I was notified that it was one of the most popular videos that I've got out there over these last few months that I've been sending videos out. Evidently, more people watched that and watched it in its entirety than any other video that I've put out. And so, based upon that, based upon the fact of the texts and emails, and primarily emails and telephone calls, conversations that I've had with clients and current or former clients and potential clients, people who receive this, that it garnered a lot of questions. It got a lot of attention, garnered a lot of questions, and made people think to where it generated more questions. And I just want to go through a couple of those things with you today. And again, when you look at some of those big payments, big interest rates, the fact that the vehicle that we're making payments on is going to sit idle for about 85% of the time. That's some significant stuff to think about when you're looking at a payment that you would get into. Whether it's at $550 a month or the $450 a month, or even a lease at those huge amounts as well. I think that was around $450. That the used was $390 a month, if I remember correctly. Average payments. Looking at that, a lot of stuff to think about. And then on top of that, if it's a new vehicle, we're going to lose 18 to 20% before we drive it off the lot. A lot to lose in all that with car payments. And so one of the questions that has been generated is, well, if I don't have a car payment, how do I get the money to be able to buy the car that I need? And I mentioned that in the last video, but the fact is we need to save. It needs to be an intentional line item in your budget to simply say, here's the amount of money that I'm going to need for my next car payment. Now, if you have not been doing that for some period of time and you feel the need to buy a vehicle sooner instead of later, that monthly savings rate is going to be much more than it would be if we'd have started earlier. And so some numbers I'm just going to throw out here, and these are simply because of math. Nothing that I'm going to encourage you to, even though, well, yeah, I would encourage you to do that if you can. But the truth is, it's not something I'm saying everybody can do. But it's math. It helps me say this stuff relatively easy. Do you know if you were able to save $420 a month? Now before you pass out on me, look and see where you're spending $420 in so many different areas. But if you were able to save $420 a month every month for 12 straight months, that would be $5,000. $5,000 that could be saved for a car purchase. Hopefully a brand new to you used car, good reliable used car. Guess what? If you did that for 2 years, you'd have $10,000. And if you did it for 3 years, I know your answer is 15, but the truth is you'd probably have a new to you used car. Yeah, $15,000. And the more you do that, the more that's going to add up. And it's going to give you choices, cash to be able to spend without a car payment. And then you can continue to save based upon a second car that may be needed sooner instead of later. Set that save amount, or maybe it's going to be a longer term of when you expect to have that. You can save smaller amounts over a period of time to have what you're going to need to be able to purchase your next vehicle. It works. People take cash for car purchases. Even if you want to go to a new car dealer, they'll take cash. Again, they're probably going to still give you that 20% depreciation on that because they want to get their money out of it as well. But the truth is, they take cash. Cash will make you shop differently, spend differently as well. Second thing people ask me was simply this: well, what if I need that to take a trip, a vacation, whatever the situation may be? I even talked about here because I've heard this from other people in the past, not recently. What if I need to impress somebody and I've got this clunker, this reliable clunker that gets me to A to B, but it's not real impressive? And here's what I would tell you: rent a vehicle. That car rental, let's say $50 a day, if you're able to rent a car and use that, that'll help you in that period of time. Maybe while yours is being worked on, maybe while you're in a window to shop for a new vehicle. At the same time, maybe you're on vacation. Maybe you just need a reliable vehicle to have on vacation, not put more miles on your vehicle to help it last a little bit longer. Maybe get all the family in an SUV or a minivan or something like that. I mean, you're probably looking at $450 a week for that. That $450 a week or $50 a day for 2 or 3 days for a weekend trip or something, that pales in comparison to that $550 a month ongoing payment for, what do we say, up to 70 months? Or that almost $400 payment for a used car. The truth is, be wise, be intentional. That same money that you're looking for a rental car, save it up. Save it up in a travel category or a vacation category, making sure that you've got that money saved up and help you continue to manage your money. Where there's a will, there's a way. The point is, you've got to be intentional. You've got to be disciplined to make that happen. It's not just going to mysteriously happen. You have to determine that it's going to happen. So I encourage you to make that part of your plan, make that part of your budget, make that part of what you want to intend to do, and then make it happen. Hey, I'm a financial coach. I'm coaching people on what they should be doing to help you be successful with money, helping you manage the money that you make and disciplining yourself to be able to achieve those things. And cars without a payment is something that you can achieve. Haven't had a car payment since 2004 or 5. I believe I'd have to go back and really look at that. And it's something that's nice. When you buy it, it's paid for. And I would encourage you guys to get there as well. Hey, if I can help you to talk about this or anything else, or maybe my free consultation, if you're a prospective client, never had a free consultation, we'll do that as well. Absolutely free, no obligation, no risk. Just reach out to me at coach@myfinancialfocus.net or 678-648-9940. I'm here to help you. If I can help you, please let me know. I hope you have a great week, and I hope you stay safe, you and your family as well.